Hey guys, so I've been working on the Hoonicorn nights and weekends for the past few weeks, and this week we made some seriously cool progress. Sound deadening, a quick release steering wheel, more surprise rust, and we even brought in a body expert. Oh, and we're almost ready to set a world record, because at the end of May, we're entering what could be the biggest classic car parade ever. But first, let me catch you up. We got this car for $5,000. Since we've cleaned it, fixed the brakes that were stuck on, yeah, that's not great, ground down the rust, hid everything with rust preventative spray, upgraded to bucket seats, repaired the front end before it literally fell apart, and patched the corroded spot where the battery used to sit. Now, once I threw in those bucket seats, I could barely squeeze into the car, so I'd already ordered a quick release steering wheel kit. This is a broken Fanatec racing sim, but this is a $20 sim wheel that I got off Amazon, and I can pull this off and we can use it for our actual wheel. So it comes with the horn, the wires to connect the horn, so I think I can get the horn to work by putting this back in there. And it didn't actually come chewed on. That was a bonus after the fact, wasn't it? Illest dog in the whole wide world. Anyways, off I go. This is the steering hub adapter. So because this car is ancient, it's 900 years old, we have to have an adapter in order to get it to fit a 6-prong normal race steering wheel. So I think what we do is we're gonna pull the steering wheel, then we put the hub adapter, then we put the quick release, and then we put our steering wheel on there. So before I get to work, I've of course gotta put on the uniform. So I'm gonna do that, and then let's, while they're cutting, go ahead and start putting on the steering wheel. I'm officially in uniform. The pants fit great. Also, they have extra crack protection. They'll keep your crack from showing. They come up a little higher, which I like, but overall, pretty awesome. Honestly, this ended up being one of the easiest installs I've ever done. I loosened the center bolt, the wheel came right out, no puller needed, bolted on the adapter, attached the quick release, and screwed on the wheel. Ta-da! Oh my God. I've always wanted one of those, so well. Definitely worth it. All right, I want to introduce someone. This is Justin. All right, guys, we're back in the shop again, but today we have a huge day ahead of us. I have the Michael Jordan of bodywork, Justin Johnson.
I wouldn't call it that, but...
One of my brother's friends, he is legitimately an expert in vehicle bodywork. Collision repair, paint, the whole deal. He's done it for years. We brought him in to show us how to install metal fender flares properly. He walked us through the full process on my dad's car. Line up the flares, mark it, cut out the excess metal, sand over, repeat, line up the flares. It sounds easy, right? We decided to go with plastic bolt-on flares for mine. Now, before you at me, here's why that's actually fine. They're easily removable, lightweight, and they look the part for the Hoonicorn aesthetic. I had ordered steel ones, but honestly, they just didn't fit the vibe anyways. While I had Justin here, I figured I'd pick his brain on the bumpers, front splitter, side skirts, and rear spoiler. His answer:
no, because you're doing it on a budget, you're not worried about all these compound curves. You could do more of like a
cardboard. Turns out cardboard is actually the move for templating custom bodywork. You mock up the exact shape you want, take it to the welding shop, and then they can fabricate it for you for surprisingly cheap. I'm also looking into whether someone could do it in plastic, maybe even 3D printed, which I think would be really cool. But with the car basically drivable again, I turned my attention back to the brakes, tried to pull apart the front drum brakes to clean them out. They did not want to cooperate, so instead we pulled the seats, sealed up the floor pan holes, vacuumed everything out, and got ready for sound deadening. Except there was this big, hard, chunky mystery blob under the clutch pedal that was not moving. Scraped around it, no luck. Broke out the brass grinder. What followed was an explosion of white dust that looked like the set of Scarface. Which meant I got the extraordinary privilege of vacuuming the entire car again. After that deeply enjoyable experience, we finally got to the sound deadening. Laid it all out roughly where I thought it would go, put the drain plugs back in, and started sticking it down. This is what I came up with. The only thing I'm like kind of not certain about is this big metal piece. I guess I can cut a hole in this to just place around it, but roughly I think that's pretty much where everything could go. I was honestly nervous it was going to be like applying a giant sticker, but it's super forgiving. You can place it, unstick it, reposition. As long as you don't press it down hard, it moves pretty easy. Justin's also coming back next week to sand and paint my dad's car, so I'm holding off on the carpet for now because the last thing I need is Bondo dust all over the fresh interior. All right, we did it. It's all laid in here, and I actually think it looks pretty cool. All in all, maybe we should just keep it like this and not do carpet. If you've ever got a paper cut, well, picture that, but with tin foil. And it's not fun. Overall, this was actually a little easier than I thought it was gonna be. This is what it looks like. Thanks for watching, and YouTube thinks you'd really like this video.